Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I'm here today for what is to be the final DLC cutscene for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. This is absolutely insane news. I want to say a big, massive shoutouts to HyperSanic as well as Andrew in the modding community. They were able to dig through the files and find this final cutscene. The weird thing about it is, I guess, for some reason, just like the base files shows a CaC replacing Oob. Not sure what that's all about, but I mean, what it's supposed to be, it's supposed to have End of Z Goku, your CaC, and Oob. So it has this little ending cutscene where Goku pretty much says that, you know, you as a CaC, you the player, is ridiculously powerful, way more powerful than he was expecting, and he says, seriously, this is great. So moving on here, it keeps progressing and stuff, and I do have all the audio muted because there is a audio track in there that will probably get copyrighted, so I will not play that just in case. I will link the original video down below from HyperSanic so that you guys can watch it yourself. He has the full video up and everything with the audio if you want to hear all of it. It's all in English dub, but it does have subtitles, so I can kind of you know, break it down for you. So I think Oob says, I agree, can't believe I'm finally getting to fight someone like you. Then Goku says, hey Oob, are you excited as I am? Who would have thought we'd find someone this strong? And then moving on, you have your CaC getting all like excited and like fired up or something like that. I don't know. He's having a good time right here, and it is weird because you're seeing two CaCs kind of like conversing and stuff. But he says, you know what? If any insanely powerful evildoers happen to show up, we're going to be counting on you to help us and take them out. So your CaC is still sort of like, you know, that main guy, go-to guy or whatever. And then he says, we're going to be counting on you to help us take them out. And then, you know, moving on here, says, yeah, you got that right, but you got to promise me something, okay? Give me your word that if you ever get any stronger, you'll go a few rounds with me first, huh? You know, the classic stuff here. Says, hey, that's not fair. You have to fight me too. You will, won't you? And then moving on, you know, you have your CaC kind of just like all confused and stuff. He's just like, what the hell is going on? But it says, Goku, his friends, and the Time Patrollers have done their part to bring order back to history. And, you know, it just moves on there. And it says that with peace restored, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 comes to an end. The official ending is here. This is it. It's been a beautiful long run over 3 years. Over 3 years that this game has been ongoing. But it says, while I'm sure that there's trouble out there waiting to rear its ugly head, kind of move on here. After all, we've dedicated Time Patrollers like yourself to help us through. I think that's it, huh? This settles it then. We'll get stronger and fight again. Oh my goodness, wow. And that was kind of in the trailer, and they do the woohoo, you know, they yell out just like at the end of Dragon Ball Z, and they fly off into the distance, and that's it. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 officially ends with Ultra Pack 2, you know, and I think somebody on Twitter actually pointed out that Oob is pretty much signifying the end of Z, as well as Android 21 being sort of like the torch. You know, Xenoverse 2 came out 2 years before Dragon Ball FighterZ, and Dragon Ball FighterZ is still ongoing. There's probably going to be a Season 3 plan, so this is almost like a passing of the torch over to Dragon Ball FighterZ, where it officially ends and everything. But it's kind of sad. It really is kind of sad. You know, the game has lasted this long, and we thought that this game was just going to keep getting DLC and everything. I did speculate in a couple of videos that this would be the end of it. There were people saying it wasn't, that there would still be more DLC and stuff. I tried not to, you know, focus on that too much and try not to cover anything on what people were saying, just in case, because if it was, you know, the end of Z, I didn't want to say, okay guys, there's still more DLC coming or whatever. But that was always a possibility, but, you know, it really did make sense for this final cutscene to reveal it, and it did in the actual dialogue, and it says it right there. Xenoverse 2 has come to a close. An absolute beautiful time that we've been, you know, going through it and having fun with the game, and we can still play it, we can still enjoy it. There's still mods and everything. The modding community has always, you know, been working hard and providing so much for us to try out and to see, you know, stuff that is beyond what the DLC, beyond what the developers will do. Now, I'm not saying that they can't do it, they just, you know, won't do it. So, I don't know what this means. I don't know if this means Xenoverse 3 is coming. I can't tell you if that's what it really does mean, or if this is going to just be, you know, the end of it, and they'll wait until the next console comes out, which is most likely the case. So the PS5, Scorpio, Xbox, or whatever, that'll probably be getting Xenoverse 3 or the next Arena Fighter. It could be a completely different game, but until then, my friends, that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts down below. This was just a little breakdown of it. I want to say another big massive shout out to HyperSanic. I'll link the Twitter and the video where you can watch the original cutscene down below in the description. And of course, big shout outs to Andrew as well for, you know, providing all this in the modding community. God bless the modding community. Without them, we wouldn't be able to check this shit out this early. So until then, my friends, that is it. Have a great day. I love y'all.